What's going on over there, man? Feel like we got baby in the corner. You know what I mean? Like it's like the best spot in the house because you're on the putting green. You get to hang out next to the leaderboard.
You know, if I get bored, I'll just start putting a little bit. You know, and I get to sit back and watch and observe and just interject when necessary.
What have you observed so far today?
Man. Well, I observed Brockman and I earlier in the show looking at these Panini baseball cards.
You guys
or
are so into
basketball
cards now.
Yeah.
That are quite expensive, and we're
fun,
contemplating
though,
buying these things.
You know what the thing is, Dan? I think what it is, like, we are as a culture, we're really into nostalgia.
Of course.
And so I think this just kind of takes you back the way the cards are going now in the industry. You heard Gary Vee talk about it time and time again. It just kind of takes you back to when you're a kid, and it was so fun. And you go down to the Five and Dime, the Ben Franklin, the grocery store. You spend a couple of bucks, whatever your allowance was that week, and you pull a couple packs, hoping to get Ken Griffey Jr., hoping to get Will Clark or Jose Canseco, Mark McGuire, those types of guys.
And for me, it was Dave Kingman, Tom Seaver, and Tug McGraw, and guys like that.
Exactly. So I don't know. It just kind of takes you back now. You've got kids. I've got a son now. And it's just like something you can kind of do with them and kind of feel that and reconnect to that time in your day when you had a lot of fun. You didn't have any cares in the world, and it's cool. It just kind of costs more now.
So it costs a lot more now. And that's the thing that's kind of crazy is I remember one of the cards that I had that I thought was really good was the Mark McGuire Olympic card.
Yeah.
You remember that? Remember that card?
1985.
Yeah. And I have, where I live now, not a big house, so I have to have a storage unit to keep a lot of stuff. You know, we moved out from the East Coast, had a little more room, so we have a storage unit.
Of course.
In the storage unit are my shoe boxes of football and baseball cards. And they're still in there. And I'm like, maybe I'll go check them out. Maybe I'll see what I have. I know a few of them, but obviously they're not nice enough to where I'm keeping them in a climate-controlled environment, you know, all in cases. So maybe that'll be a disaster when I get there and check them out. But I feel like I'm setting myself up for disappointment because some of those old cards that you expect to be worth a lot aren't really worth that much. Whereas these new cards that come out, you get a John Morant, you know, gold emblazoned, you know, autographed card. It's like $5,000.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And the thing is, like, reading all these people, Darren Ravel talks about it a lot, and Rich Kleiman and Kevin Durant, they're boardroom breakers. They're super into it as well. It's all about supply. So in the 80s and early 90s, there was just way too many, and you didn't know how many of each card was produced. And now what Panini has done, which is actually super smart, and it's driven up the cost a lot, they stamp. All these exclusive cards are stamped, whether it's to $250 to $199 to $10, and then the super exclusive, you see the prices on these Luka Doncic, the logo auto. That's a one of one, so it's that it's the only one in existence, and that's why some of these are selling at auctions for the prices that they're getting. It's astronomical, it's insane, but it's super fun.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.